Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I decided to switch things up a little bit and show you how I make my delicious bakery style banana bread. And given that my channel is a Puerto Rican cooking channel that primarily focuses on traditional and savory dishes, I figured from time to time I'll show you guys some other things that I like to make in my kitchen. So let's get into it. So let's jump right into this recipe. I have here a large bowl, and here I have a couple of very ripe bananas. Now these bananas are on the smaller side, so I am using 3. However, if you're using large bananas, only use 2. I find that not using too much mashed banana in the banana bread recipe will help give your banana bread that fluffy texture. The more bananas that you add, the denser your bread will be. But we want to keep this nice and light and fluffy, but still with great banana flavor, which is why you want your bananas to be extremely ripe. So I'm just going to add all of my bananas in my bowl, and I will mash them away really well with a fork. Then I'll be adding in some 2 room temperature large eggs. I like to make sure that my eggs are room temperature because they mix a lot better. Give those a quick little stir. And then I'll be adding half a cup of some vegetable oil, but you are free to use any neutral oil that you wish. And I'm using oil instead of butter because it will help keep my banana bread moist for longer. Then I'll add half a cup of milk. One teaspoon of vanilla. My spoon is half a teaspoon, which is why I added 2. And I'll give all of my wet ingredients a quick mix. And then I'll add 3/4 cup of white sugar. You can add anywhere from 3/4 cup to a full cup, but since my bananas are very sweet, because they were very ripe, I found that 3/4 of a cup is perfect. And make sure you use white sugar. I like brown sugar in banana bread, but since brown sugar is very moist, it's going to make the banana bread a little dense. And again, I want to keep this recipe nice and fluffy, so white sugar. Time to mix up my dry ingredients in a separate bowl. I have 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 2.5 teaspoons of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt, and 1.5 teaspoons of ground cinnamon. And using a whisk, I'm going to mix this all up until it's well combined. Now I'm going to add my dry ingredients into my wet ingredients. And using a rubber spatula, I'm going to gently mix this all together until it's just combined, being sure to not overmix my batter. And the reason we don't want to overmix the batter is because overmixing will activate the gluten in the flour, and gluten will make your banana bread very tough. So we want to keep everything nice and light and just stir gently. In a well-greased bread pan, I'm going to add all of my batter, and I'm going to bake this at 350 degrees for 1 hour and 20 minutes. So it's been exactly 1 hour that I've baked my banana bread, and even though it's pretty golden all around and on top, it's still not fully cooked yet. So what I like to do is I like to take out a large sheet of aluminum foil. I'm going to place my bread pan in the middle, and I'm going to bring the aluminum foil up over the sides and the edges of my banana bread. You may need to use 2 sheets of aluminum foil to be able to do this a little better. And what this is going to do is it's going to help prevent the outside and the edges of the banana bread from getting too dark or burning, but I still need the middle to cook. So it's going to continue cooking very nicely without getting burned on the sides. And after an additional 20 minutes, my banana bread is done. So this baked for a total of 1 hour and 20 minutes. And as you can see, it is perfectly cooked. And that is all for today's video. If you've enjoyed today's banana bread recipe and would like to continue seeing more recipes like this, please let me know in the comment section down below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I post a new video every week. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. It helps my channel a ton. And to hit that notification bell because a new video will be out every week. Until next time.